coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler. You're in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the kick goes out of bounds. How about this for a start? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Sticking with the running game. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
In this opening possession, they'll face a third down and 5. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him the third down. They hold up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. And the same runner's got it again. Just trucks the man. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down in the third down conversion.
The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. It's caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, North Carolina. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Wow, taking a shot on the very first play. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are
sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll test the right side here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He finds his man, and he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive moving. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, Doc's back looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here's the handoff.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
And the Tar Heels are in the red zone now. He'll hand it off. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Good job up front by this offensive line. And good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Offense stopped behind the line. A big play by the defense to wrap up the first period.
Carolina 14, Miami 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Hands off to the left. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Canes will send their punt team onto the field. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Ball handed off. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
First and goal, handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Looking right, this one caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
You know, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down here for this offense. No press here. The defense backing away. It's a quick grab. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And the Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? He steps out at the 6. What a crucial takeaway.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
First and goal here for the offense. They're going to run it. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming with the football.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. I thought he was going to be able to find a way to get to the end zone. He is such a threat when he takes off. He pulls that ball down and tries to get to the end zone on these scrambles, but the defense just keeps him out of the goal line.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. No problem, knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Bringing pressure. He's looking to scramble. And the ball to the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. They didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Physical run earns the first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Getting set. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Got space, looking to score. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. The quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out. It's Paul. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become...
And looking for a big play here. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, UNC. It was a foot race, and he won it. Well, touchdown to a wide-open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. 15 seconds left in the half. They'll line up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They stop him, but it's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Finding some room at the 25. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown for the U. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Paul. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And there's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
We'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here, lets it go. And it's caught. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the single back takes the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And the Tar Heels are in the red zone. Handoff running right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. looking to set up a screen pass here. The defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down upway. And the Canes come to the line to run the hurry-up. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going to screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field, looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. He'll ride the back again here. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown. Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Second and goal for the offense. As a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, North Carolina. And the route is on. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
14.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Wow, moments ago backed up close to their own end zone, now threatening with a first and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
North Carolina, 44. Miami, 21.
Bringing it out, it's Paul. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Handoff heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
North Carolina, 44, Miami, 21.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. This one will be fair caught. And the Miami offense is back on the field. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Fights off a defender. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. The Hurricanes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And this offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 7th play of the drive coming up. The DB's backing off from the line now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Quit cheating out there!
First and long now after the penalty. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Another penalty makes it 1st and 25 for the offense.